sad, man. It's really sad out there, man. Sheesh. Saudis weigh in, saying journalist was killed by mistake. I'm sorry, not Washington, Wall Street Journal, by the way. I said, man, it's understandable. Trump promises to seek disaster aid after he tours parts of Florida. It's looking more and more like, man. Speaking of more and more, why can't Dems ever stay focused? Hold up, man. Let me make sure that this is the top joints, man. Cause I've been how you say it, implemented infiltrate. And it was gradually how you say it, expected. Because like I said, man, what you're dealing with for 20 minutes or so, this is 24 hours and no days off. But at the same time, Justice Department charges Russian woman with interference in the midterms election. Of course. It says, man, it's more or less the blame game at this point because, like I said before, they don't know whether to go Republican or Democrat. Democrat or Republican. It's understandable. And justice is how do you say it? They say better than it's ever been. Why? Because everyone has a justice to their opinion. And seeing as though you kind of threw the freedom of speech on top of that, it is what it is. The latest UN calls on Mexico. I thought you was, like I said, man, it was going to be calling on Mexico for the border wall. You going to be calling for... Oh, yeah, speaking of calling on Mexico, a couple of them caravans that ran through, man. Packed. But, like I said before, man, it's understandable, man. When I'm looking at it, I'm looking at it from a reality perspective. I'm not looking at it from a favoritism perspective. And none of that. And the reality is, favoritism rules over anything. And he seems to be the favorite. CEOs may avoid renamed conference, but not Saudi's money. That's the pretty much of this chain of command is about. And more or less, it's just Hey man, it is what it is. It's a force. A catch-22 within the force, and that catch-22 ain't up to me, man. It's up to it's just not up to me, man. And world news. More than 50 dead in India in a train disaster. Like I said, man. But like I said, where would the world be without the people? Oh man, I thought about it and I said to myself, well, you're going against the grain of something that's ungo againstable. But humanity and all that stuff, almost in the 2000s and something, it's telling you that that is almost impossible. And I'm trying to figure out why they tell you that. Oh, yeah. They tell you that and feed you that because systematically they probably been fed the same thing, man. Sick, man. WikiLeaks, Assange, yeah, it's Assange files. WikiLeaks Assange file suit. That's coming from Yahoo News, by the way. Yahoo, what's going on? Ever since I kind of jumped out there and all of this stuff, man, it was just like you want subliminals and all of that and everything else. I sit there and said, it's not shining on, it wasn't never, you know that already, man. Sheesh. But, just like anybody and everything else, they don't want to give up, man. Well, I will be willing to throw in hands when hands is able to. U.S. goals in Afghanistan seems more distant after attacks. It's been plenty of attacks all over the place, man. And it seems to be attacks on the weakest links possible. But, like I said before, it's just more or less, how can you get to a certain point where you don't have to deal, right? But you won't always have to deal. Yeah. That's why I said I gotta look at this from a reality point. And that's just it, man. Underhandedly, you tired of doing the deals, man. You tired of it. So, hence all of this stuff, man. University of Southern California pays $215 million over sex abuse scandals. Look forward to that being shut down soon. New York Times says, East Coast, West Coast, that's a brewing too, man. It's a brewing. North, South, it's brewing too. There's a couple things trying to contain it, but it's already systematically brewing. Trump says he has no regrets about praising congressmen for assaulting reporters. See, You gonna bring me back to that point of the 3/5. And within that, I said to myself already, man, you already know about that part. And when you figured it out, and you did all of that stuff, you came up with some things and all of that, that like I said before, ain't got nothing to do with me, man. Nothing. That's why I'm like, man, it's just a matter of time before you start trying and trying and trying. And I said, look, you gonna keep trying. It's understandable. But while you trying and doing all of those things, look around. I mean, really, really look around. And like I said, that world alone, government seizures cleared to begin in Manafort's case in range of $15 million. Come on, man. It's all I can't say what it is because I kind of fell into it in a way to get to this point, which is the reality point. And the reality point of it is, these are things looped up to keep you away from the set of you being you. And hence, since I started the videos, I said to myself, it's gonna be a never-ending uphill battle, man. That's exactly what it's gonna be. And Elon Musk's extreme micromanagement has wasted time and money at Tesla. Like I said before, man. It is what it is. Like I said, man. Y'all get in pocket with these situations, and then want me to come in there and try to like piggyback on that. No, no. Nice try though. Friday Night's Mega Millions pot. I thought it wasn't real, remember? It's real, it's just more or less who you strategically, mathematically, diasporically pick for those numbers, man. And who picks those numbers at the same time. That's why it's so much in the pot. Apple CEO, it's like, I mean, Apple CEO Tim Cook demands, keywords, demands. I wonder, can I come up with a list? I want one of them tests now. Let me stop. Let me stop now. Let me keep going. Basically demands Bloomberg retract its report about Chinese chips. Come on, man. You beating around the bush. Like I said before, man. Is these people really your allies or not? And looking at it, you don't put more tariffs on your allies than your enemies. I'm just saying. Then again, I probably should be saying that. Camera shot out. Testing. 1 2 1 2. The latest Pixel, iPhone, and Galaxy Note in real life. I mean, it is a device. If it's real life or not, let AI tell you. The Pixel 3 is still moving on, removes the ability to unlock your phone with your voice. Man. Google is rapidly, attaching itself to that diaspora and seeing where it goes with the technology and the waves of voices and other things they testing out. A lot of testing out. I'm laughing at it, but ultimately it's the same, situation. Intel Core i9-9900K review. Ridiculous fast, but better than AMD's Ryzen. Don't know what neither one of them is, but they look pretty interesting. Entertainment news. Like I said, man, your stars is getting a little dull. I'm just saying. But Karlie Kloss isn't alone. See more stars who had top secret weddings. Would it surprise me? Nah. It's a lot of things that the stars and celebrities and your favorite this and your favorite that to keep. And face it. Here's what it is. Making a murderer review. Your titles, just your projection of things. But I wouldn't expect anything less. Not anything less. Not anything less. But review part 2 is a long, painful look at an old evidence with little new to say. You gotta excuse me, when it came to the title, they cut that one off, so I had to go into the page just to kind of get to it. You know what I mean? Like I said, they playing a lot of games right now. When the game is, how you say it? T.I. got one of them things. It's called the trap, man. That's what it is. It's a trap. Up, down, left, right. Either way. The internet is convinced Nicki Minaj threw more shade at Cardi B. That's another thing, man. The shade isn't thrown, it's created. When you stand in the light, look back, it's some shade somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's some shade. You blocking the light or something. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Carlos hiding. I'm sorry. It's hiding out. Trade changes values for everyone in both Cleveland and I gotta go into that and kind of back Jacksonville's backfield. That kind of rhyme. Say to myself, Oops. Let's get back. Let me get back into that one then. What is it? Sports we was on, right? I believe so. This internet, it has a tricky thing. And then I said, well, I kind of previewed my videos a couple times, but then it's only leaving me with one view. And I'm not trying to claim out no discriminatives, but looking at it, I said, Joe, get an upload, but it's not showing my process too well. NBA opens week, LeBron James, Laker debut, and more first impressions. Salute to the win, man. The unlucky legacy of 2018 Houston Astros. I mean, they got a little bit of a legacy, you know what I mean? It ain't, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But, like I said, the comparisons and all. Hey, man. Beppe Colombo to launch on long journey to Mercury, says the New York Times. Man, that's from Science News. Mysterious space object that landed on California ranch is now identified as what? Gotta get the Fox News for that update. Pando, the most massive organism on Earth. Oh yeah, they said that was like 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? And then a couple days ago. Like I said, man. If you can't take the heat, it's only right to get out of the kitchen. But I did want to get on that show called Hell's Kitchen, though. And whip up something. But some ideas and stuff like that, looking at it, it's better off like a Mamma Mia. With that being said, peace. I'm up out of here. I got to go.